Okay. So there is another way. Suppose we are
I have a
having.
doubt.
Yes, yes, Rishi.
Like, what is the implementation of this?
Sorry.
Like, what do we use this process for? Like the public void model one test, whatever we are printing right now.
Mm-hmm.
How how we gonna use it to test anything? I'm not getting it.
Oh, yes, yes. The actual code I'm not writing here. Okay, so just for the understanding, we are just understanding the concept of the test ng. Okay, so we are not writing the actual code. So for that we can do like this. Suppose just a minute. Yes, in the Selenium we have seen like this. Okay, so firstly we are launching a browser. We are adding username, password. Okay, then we are going to the other test, just like is it launching or not. Okay, we are able to pass the just like data in a particular field or not. These are the test cases, right? Okay. So
Yes.
yes, so these different test cases we are writing here. Okay, we are executing it, and we are maintaining a sequence which should execute first, likewise. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So this is basically what happened. Earlier, what we have seen, we just we can see here. Yes, we all learn by using the main method only. Right? We have written the my main method, and all test case we have written inside the main method only, and we have executed. Okay. So what we can do, we can do just like we can write this part of a test case in one test case, other part of a test case in the next test case. Okay, so because suppose just see there are 100 test cases. Okay, but for all the 100 test cases we require the login functionality. Okay, so
Hmm.
we can't write, or basically we can write, but there is a main method, just like the common functionality which is in all 100 test cases we will make in a one test case. Okay, and we can execute this before every test case. This we are going to learn after in the second or third lecture, basically. But this is the advantage. Okay, so here in the Selenium we are launching with the Chrome browser. Okay, so we are launching with Chrome browser in one test case, we are launching with Chrome browser in the or by Edge browser in the another test case. Okay, so then verify page title is the test case which you have written, verify page title test. Okay, so these are the different test cases, so we can maintain all the test cases in a single class only. Okay, so for this what we have did, we have created the separate classes, and in a single main file we have written the different tests. Okay, likewise we have did, but these all the test cases we can write in a single class. Okay, these are, suppose there are nearly 9 or 11, I think. These are all the test cases we can write in a single class by using the TestNg. Understood?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so I'm not writing the here actual code because it will be the it will not understood in a better way, because the test ng should understand in a better way first. Okay, so we will learn that first, what is test ng, how we are using the test ng, then we will move for the actual coding by using a test ng. Okay. Yes. So what we have seen here, the basically we have created the two classes. Okay, day one and day two. These are the two classes, and inside day one we added the three test cases. Okay, which is module one. Okay, module two, module three, and day two also we have created the module one, module two, and module three. Okay, so I'm just making it as a false. And another concept we have seen here, which is by using the enabled. Okay, by using the enabled keyword, how we can disable our, or how we can skip a particular test case from the execution. Okay. Now this is about the separate execution. Okay, separately we have executed the day two, separately we have executed the day one, but the client says that all the test cases from the day one and the day two we have to execute at a single time. Okay, so there is a one method inside this, or so simply what we have to do, we have to just convert the testng project or the class or the project into the TestNg project. Okay, so we are converting it into TestNg. So just convert it. Yes. So here the XML file format we are getting automatically, okay, based on our uh, project creation. So inside this we have created the two classes, day 1, day 2. So here the class name day 2 and the day 1 is added automatically. Okay, so this is basically the XML file which generates automatically when we convert our project to the TestNg. Okay, so I'm just clicking on finish. Yes, so you can see here the testng.xml file is created. Okay, so what it is basically, it is a suite. Okay, so basically testng.xml is nothing but suite, form of a suite. So it starts with the suite. Okay, so suite name we can give any name. So suppose I'm giving the name to the suite is test ng suite. Okay, yes, that's ng suite. So we can give any name. Okay, then test, inside the test is nothing but the complete package or complete project we can say. Okay, in this, and this name also we can give test ng test, any name we can give. Okay, so name is test ng test. Now inside the test we are moving to the classes. These are the different classes which we use, day 1, day 2, and if you are using any more then we can add. Okay, now there is a class. Okay, then inside this class name, and class name always starts with the package name. So firstly we have to provide the package name dot class name. Okay, so here the day 2 is the class name and day 1 is the class name. Okay, so package name dot class name, this is the declaration. Okay, we can write it also by ourselves, just like I'm just commenting out. Okay, for commenting basically open braces and explanatory mark and double dash, and inside this we have to pass the comment. Okay, I'm just commenting out and we will write by ourselves. So we have to add this also in the comment. We commented all. Okay, now what we will do, we will add the suit. Okay, so it is suit name, suit name is equal to SNG suit. Yes, once we add the close bracket, it will automatically just creates the closing syntax. Okay, for the suit. Then inside the suit we have to write it for the test. Okay, open, then test. Okay, then we have to provide the name. There is not compulsion to add the thread count. Okay, so thread count is basically what did, suppose our test case get failed. Okay, so it will execute the same test case till the test case get passed. After 5 times execution of the test case, if it is not passed, then it will mark that test case as a failed. Okay, so this is the meaning. Yeah, it is not compulsory to add. Then test name, suppose we are adding is test ng test. Okay, and close braces. Yes. Okay, and inside the test we have to add the classes. Okay, and inside the classes we are going to add the class name. Okay, which class we are going to execute. Okay, so it is a class name is equal to package name. What is the package name? It is com dot testng. Okay, com dot testng is a package dot the class name, it is a day 1. Okay, and we are closing it. So for closing a particular line, okay, so we have to use the slash and closing bracket. Okay, so it will get closed. Then another class we have to add, so it is a class name is equal to package name. So package name is com dot testng dot a2. Yes, and now we can see here the naming convention, it is wrong which we have used, because D is in a caps, right? So it should be in the capital letter. because our class name is starts with the caps. Okay, so now in a single click we can execute all the test cases from the day one and the day two. Okay, so I'm just what I will do, or just simply just make control a control shift f. It will manage in a particular that means in a proper way. Okay, so then run as TestNg suite. Now we are getting the option as suite. Okay, earlier when we are executing the test from this class only, okay, we are getting the option as run as TestNg test. Okay, but when you are executing it from the suite, we are getting the option as run as TestNg suite. Okay, so we are executing it. Yes. Now we can see here we executed the 5 test cases. Okay. From day one we executed 3, and from day two we executed only 2. Why it is so? Because inside this we have make one test case enabled is equal to false. That means we are not executing this test case. Okay. So suppose I'm just making it as a true. Okay. Now the total test case should be executed as 6. So from testng run as testng suite. Okay, now all the test cases are executed from both the classes day one and day two. Okay, so there is no need to go in the day one class and day two class separately and execute it. We can make the suit for the particular test cases and we can execute. Okay, so this is about the test engine suit. Do you have any question till this? No. Okay. Okay, no problem. Then suppose I am adding another classes here. Let's see. Okay, day 3 we are adding, again we are adding day 4. Okay, so we'll just make some changes. It is day 3, and day 4 also we have to do the changes. So it is a day 4. Okay. So we can add these test cases also inside this. So I'm just copying it, paste. Okay, so we have to make changes here just like day 3 and day 4. Okay, we'll execute it now. Now total test case execution should be I think 12. Yes. Okay, from day one it is executed 3, from day 2 3, from day 3 3, and day 4 3 test cases executed. Okay, now so this is all about the execution of the test cases.